Neil, hi there. I had so much fun at the reunion party. Hey, Neil, are you not there? Hello? Oh, come on, give me a reply.
What do you want? I'm working right now. I'm at work. Can you not see the time?
Oh, that's not as important as replying to my texts. I'm always everyone's priority.
You're way down. Why would I prioritize you over my job?
You're acting all shy again. Oh, what a cutie you are.
I'm not being shy.
Okay, you're a cute baby who doesn't want to admit it. You used to be so nerdy back then, but look at you now, all handsome and cool. Who expected you to change so dramatically? I know it was all for me. Thanks. Hey, let's meet after work. I know you miss me.
I'm on a business trip.
Oops, my bad. What a pity. Then I'll talk about something more fun. You must be stressed with work. What should we do for Christmas together?
What are you talking about? Why are you asking me that?
Oh my, are you trying to make me say it, you little pookie? I'm asking you out for Christmas. Let's go on a date and spend some time with just the two of us.
No thanks, I'll pass.
Why is that? You're saying no to me?
I'm spending Christmas with my family.
Oh, right. I get it now. You've been single all these years, so your only choice was to spend Christmas with your family. Oh, Neil, you don't have to do that anymore. My poor Pookie. How sad.
Ha! That's nonsense!
Hear me out. We're both grown-ups now. You have to understand that Christmas is actually for lovers to spend time together. It's basically an event made for lovers.
I don't think it's an event dedicated to just lovers. Do you even know the history of Christmas?
You say that just because you've only experienced Christmas without a girlfriend. It's time for you to experience something new. This year, I'll teach you the correct way to spend Christmas from 1 to 10. A private lesson just for you. So there's nothing to worry about.
You're disgusting!
Huh?
I don't know why you're making everything up and having fun imagining things, but I have a family to spend Christmas with, so I hope you can stop all this nonsense. It's creeping me out, honestly.
Listen, I am telling you that your way of spending Christmas is lame.
There's nothing happier than being able to celebrate the holidays with your loving family, in my opinion. What's your problem?
Huh?
I have to go back to work now. I can't waste any more time on you. Stop texting me. I don't want us to keep in touch.
You really don't understand how fun these seasonal events can be when you hang out with the one you love. You're missing out on so much. Listen carefully. Think about all the fun holidays we have in a year. In January, we have New Year's. We'll have the New Year's countdown together, start the year with me by your side, and go pray at church, praying to God that we'll have a happy year. In February, we have Valentine's Day. I'll make chocolate for you, and we'll taste them together. In March, we have White Day, where you're supposed to prepare me a brand bag in return for the chocolates I gave you for Valentine's. In April, we'll go see flowers and have a picnic at the park. We'll eat and drink some cocktails under the cherry blossom trees. We read each other love poems. In May, we'll take some days off to travel together. A lovey-dovey trip in the best weather. In June, well, there's not much going on during this month, but we'll go on dates and have fun together as always. For the 4th of July, we'll visit fairs, see fireworks, and celebrate together. We should go take photos at photo booths, too. In August, we'll go to the beach and water parks. You'll fall for me even deeper seeing me in a sexy bikini. You better not faint. In September, we should go travel again. The weather is perfect for sightseeing. In October, we'll wear costumes for Halloween, and we can make themed desserts together. You can take me to a fancy dinner before we eat our desserts at home. We'll definitely have to celebrate Thanksgiving together in November. You can cook me a feast, and we can invite some of our friends, too. Or we can travel to go meet our families. And last but not least, December. Of course, we have Christmas, our long-awaited holiday for the lovers. I know, I have a good idea. How about we go somewhere together from the 24th? We'll spend Christmas Eve together. We can spend the night looking at beautiful night lights. In a hotel room, of course. What do you think? After Christmas, we have to get ready to end the year. Time passes so fast. Well, we'll have Christmas to worry about first. Our first holidays together. I bet you're too inexperienced to plan for a perfect Christmas date, so I'll be in charge of planning it this year. You better learn from me for next year. See you soon, my little Pookie.
Hey, Neil. Mr. Sanders, hello. Is there anything I can help you with? It's out of work hours. I assume you have something very urgent to tell me. Don't tell me. You're cheating on your girl. I didn't know you were that type of guy. What? I saw you walking with another girl today. Oh, I didn't know you were watching. You're always with that girl every Friday. I know more than you think. I've seen you meeting up with that girl at the office entrance for the past few weeks. It was pretty obvious. And you two always walk in that direction where there are many motels. You can't deceive me! No, you're wrong. I always escape from her grasp at the station right before the entrance of the area where the motels are. I then hop onto the first train that comes. Escape from her grasp? You make it sound dramatic. What do you mean? There is absolutely no way that I'm cheating on my partner with her. It's never gonna happen, sir. Something smells fishy, man. It doesn't make sense not to make a move on such a glamorous-looking gal like her. You're a man, a young man, Neil. Don't be deceived by her looks. You can never expect what kind of personality she's hiding beneath her makeup. I'm going straight home after this. Goodbye.
Oh, my Pookie, my Neil. You don't have to act so shy. I know it's been a while since we started flirting. I know we promised to become one, both emotionally and physically, on Christmas Eve. But I don't mind doing so before Christmas. We don't have to follow what we decided days ago. I'm sure we'll spend a dreamy night together on Christmas Eve, whether that's our first time or not. And it's not like I can visit you every single day. We're in a long-distance relationship, actually. It takes me 2 hours to come meet you. It's a lot of effort. Oh, but don't worry. I will quit my job and move in with you as soon as we get married. To do so, we first have to spend some quality time together.
I've had enough. Stop all this nonsense. The reason why I hopped onto the train running away from you is because I don't intend to be in that kind of relationship with you. I can't be any clearer than this. How come you still don't understand that I'm trying to escape you? I don't want you near me.
I see. You're too shy to spend the night with me. Oh, what a cutie you are. You must love me so dearly. Oh, I never knew.
No! You're misunderstanding me again. Just stop. Let me go.
You don't have to act so shy. It's a bit sad that I won't be able to get any intimate with you for so many weeks, but I'll endure it just for you. I'll see you again next Friday. Miss you already, my Pookie. Oh, my Pookie, my Neil. I knew something was wrong when you never came out of the office building after work, but who would have expected you to go home from the underground parking lot? You should have told me beforehand if that was your plan. If you told me, I would have waited near the exit of the underground parking lot. So, I decided to punish you this week. I'm spending the night with your boss, Mr. Sanders. Surprised? It was actually Mr. Sanders who told me about you usually coming to work by car. He is so kind, isn't he? Okay then, I'll be his for just one night. It's just tonight, don't freak out. It's all your fault, though, for being too shy to make a proper move on me. You're at blame here, not me or Mr. Saunders. So this is not cheating, let me make that clear. If you don't want me to cheat on you like this, you must promise me to be mine on Christmas Eve. This is a warning, Neil. See you.
Hey, Neil, what a great morning, huh? I think Lana has already told you about what happened last night between us. I guess your girlfriend is mine now. Sorry, man, she was just too irresistible. Good morning, Mr. Sanders. Looks like you had a great night yesterday. I just saw the texts Lana sent me yesterday. I see you and Lana. I didn't know this would happen so fast. So, as you know, your girlfriend is mine now. It seems like her heart is still with you, but it should be a matter of time until she completely falls for me. I've decided to let her stay at my place until Christmas Eve. I heard she's been traveling a long distance just for you. Until then, Lana and I will be spending the night together every day. You might be stupid, but you should be able to understand what I mean by that.
Neil, my little Pookie, I texted to tell you about our schedule tomorrow. I booked a hotel room for us to spend the night together on Christmas Eve. I booked the suite room on the top floor at Tube Hotel. Isn't that wonderful? I'll check in first, so come straight to the hotel after work. I'll be waiting for my Pookie to come see me. Neil, I think it's around time for you to get off work. I am tired of waiting. I couldn't wait any longer, so I took a shower first. You might be inexperienced, but I bet you know what this means. We're finally becoming one. It was a long wait. I'll be waiting for you to come one last time. Hey, Neil, answer me. Why is Mr. Saunders here? Where are you? I told you that you were the one I wanted to spend Christmas Eve with. I've been telling you this so many times. I know you're reading my texts.
What's the big deal? I thought you were in a relationship with Mr. Sanders now. I heard that you became one with him. He told me that you've been living with him since your first night with him.
Mr. Saunders and I have already talked about this. We promised that our relationship only lasts until this morning. So there's nothing for you to worry about anymore. Oh, you must be so jealous.
I don't know what there is to be worried about. Well, I'm certainly not the type of person to steal the wife of my boss.
Huh? Wife? Who are you talking about?
Mr. Sanders announced that he's getting married today at work.
He's getting married?
He told me that you're going to be his bride. Congratulations to you both.
Huh? I never signed any paper to get married to him. What is going on? I wanted to be yours. That's why I booked the suite at Tube Hotel, ready to give you my everything.
You should enjoy your time with your husband. I'm out.
I told you that you're the one I want to marry. You have to be my husband.
You're disgusting. Stop it. I can't bear it anymore.
What? You dare to call me disgusting?
I'm married already anyways.
Huh? No way. I know you're lying. You told me that you never spent Christmas with your girlfriend. I remember what you told me.
It's true that I've never dated any woman in my life before I met my wife. I might be inexperienced, as you say. To make it clear, it's just that I'm spending Christmas this year with my wife, not my girlfriend. I met her in February at a matchmaking event, and we got married in November, so I never really got to experience Christmas with my girlfriend.
What?
And I also have 2 kids, a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old.
No way, that can't be.
For me, Christmas is a holiday I want to spend with my family. That's my normal. Choosing another woman to spend it with when I have a loving family to enjoy Christmas with? Never happening in my lifetime.
You never told me that you had a wife and kids. Oh, this is not fair. You took advantage of me by hiding the truth, you bastard.
I told you when you waited for me at the entrance of my office building. I was always being honest with you.
Huh?
But you kept on talking, not even trying to listen to me. You were all over me, but never thought of listening to me properly. I wonder who's at fault here. You were really disgusting, to be honest.
No way.
Well, now you're married to Mr. Sanders, and you got yourself a husband. There's no reason for you to text me anymore. And I certainly don't want Mr. Sanders to be suspicious of anything between us because of these texts you're sending me. So I'm blocking you from my contacts.
No, please.
Mr. Sanders is my boss, so he does make more money than me. I think that his age being closer to her father bothers Lana the most. But it seems like Mr. Sanders is crazy over his newlywed wife who's gleaming with youth. While Lana was in a trance out of shock, he quickly arranged a meeting with her parents and told them about their marriage. By the beginning of next year, she had already moved in with him at his parents' house, so things were going very quickly. It seems like he had submitted the marriage papers without telling her, so she got all mad and got into a fight in her dreams because she soon found out that she was pregnant. They look like a happy couple on the outside, but Lana had to deal with his problematic parents and Mr. Sanders, who already had 4 divorces, which definitely tells about his problematic nature. People have spotted Lana looking gaunt and tired of life around her neighborhood.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.
I just heard from Derek. Another month and still no baby. What exactly is your excuse this time, Abby? Matilda, with all due respect, I don't think this is something you should be getting involved in. Don't you dare talk to me like that! This is my family's future we're talking about! Those would be my grandchildren you're failing to produce! We want children too, Matilda. Sometimes these things just take time. It's not something we can control. 4 years, Abby! 4 years since you married my son and still nothing! How much more time do you need? We're doing everything we can, but these things aren't guaranteed to happen right away. It's stressful enough without you breathing down my neck about it. Maybe if you act Hey there, Derek. I just got done with a very interesting conversation with your mother. Want to guess what she decided to share with me?
Why are you so upset? She just cares about us, that's all.
She knows intimate details about our sex life, Derek. How could you possibly think that's normal?
She asked me how our relationship was doing. What was I supposed to do? Lie to my own mother?
Yes, Derek. That's exactly what you were supposed to do. Or better yet, you should have told her it was none of her business, like any normal husband would. Honestly, how could you allow your mom to be so nosy?
Don't talk about my mom like that. She was just trying to help.
Help? Do you hear yourself right now? There are boundaries, Derek. Your mother has no business knowing what happens in our bedroom.
You're the one making this into a big deal. If you weren't so negative all the time, maybe you'd have a better relationship with her.
Unbelievable. You really think this is my fault?
You're always criticizing her. What do you expect? She's just looking out for me.
Okay, so that's not gonna do it for you, huh? All right, I've got plenty more to talk to you about. Let's move on to round 2. Care to explain why she thinks you want to divorce me?
Look, what do you expect me to do? You still haven't gotten pregnant, Abby. We've been trying for 4 years.
So that's it? Because I haven't given you a baby on your mother's schedule, you want a divorce?
It's not just that. You never even try to make things exciting. Maybe if you'd wear the costume I asked you to wear, things would be better.
Are you serious right now? You think fertility issues are solved by dressing up like a French maid?
My mom said it might help. You never even consider trying what she suggests.
Oh my God! You're a full-grown man taking sex advice from your mother!
Don't say it like that. You're twisting everything.
Am I? Tell me, Derek, at your big age, how is it normal for your mother to be this involved in your marriage?
You're just being mean. I'm telling my mom you said that about her.
Thanks for proving my point. You can't even stand up for yourself without running to her first.
You're impossible. You never appreciate anything I do.
You never do anything without her approval.
Maybe if you respected her more, things wouldn't be this way.
Maybe if you respected me more, we wouldn't be having this conversation at all.
Whatever. You're just bitter because you can't do the one thing a wife's supposed to do.
Oh, you mean get pregnant on demand like a prize cow? Grow up, Derek.
If you're not gonna give me a baby and you're just gonna keep being a jerk to me and my mom, then yeah, maybe I do want a divorce.
Good. At least now you're finally saying it out loud.
Don't act all righteous. You brought this on yourself.
No, Derek. You and your mother brought this on yourselves. I spent 4 years trying to build a real marriage with you, but it turns out I wasn't married to a man. I was married to a little boy who still needed his mommy to tell him what to do.
Stop it! You're being so unfair.
You think this is unfair? What's unfair is the way you let your mother humiliate me. What's unfair is the way you chose her over me every single time.
She just wants what's best for me.
No, Derek. She wants what's easiest for her. and you're too weak to see it.
I'm not weak. I'm just loyal.
Loyal to her, maybe, but never to me, your wife.
You're twisting everything. You're making me sound like some kind of monster.
If the shoe fits.
I hate that you're making me out to be the bad guy.
You are the bad guy, Derek. And the saddest part is, you don't even realize it.
Whatever. I'll be better off without you.
And I'll be thrilled to be rid of you. I wouldn't want to spend one more precious second of my life chained to a pathetic mama's boy.
I'm
You lying little snake! I knew you were hiding something from us. Matilda? What on earth are you talking about now? Don't you dare play dumb with me. I saw you today, walking around town with that child. Okay. And? And? You think I wouldn't recognize my own grandson when I see him? Matilda, seriously, I have no idea what you're talking about. Don't lie to me! You've been hiding Derek's child all this time, haven't you? You kept him away from his father. You kept him away from me. Wow, you're really jumping to conclusions here. Answer the question, Abby. Do you have a child? Yes, I do. I knew it. I knew you were a liar all these years. But he's not Derek's child. Oh, please. Don't insult my intelligence. I saw him with my own 2 eyes. That boy's at least 4 years old. You're wrong, Matilda. He's not 4. He's 2. 2? Don't you dare lie to me again. I'm not lying. He just turned 2 last month. I've raised children myself, you little witch. I know what a 4-year-old looks like. Congratulations! You're still wrong. You're just saying that to cover your tracks. You can't fool me, Abby. I know that boy is Derek's. He's not. End of story. End of story? End of story? You're not getting away with this. There's nothing to get away with, Matilda. You and Derek made your choices. You wanted me gone, remember? You ran off with my grandson! No, I had a child with someone else years after Derek and I divorced. Liar! I saw the way that boy smiled. Just like Derek when he was little. Matilda, genetics don't work like that. Plenty of kids have dimples and brown hair. I don't care what lies you spew. You're not keeping my grandson from me. Matilda, he is not your grandson. You think you're so smart, don't you? Think you can rewrite history and get away with it? I'm not rewriting anything. You're just refusing to accept reality. I should have known better than to trust you. You were always a little snake. Funny, I thought I was a failure who couldn't give you a grandchild. Now suddenly I'm the devil for having one? Because you stole him from us.
Nobody stole anything. You threw me away. You made it very clear that I wasn't good enough for your precious son.
You tricked him somehow, didn't you? You got pregnant right before the divorce and hid it.
You really think I'd hide a pregnancy for 9 months and a baby for 4 years? Seriously?
You're cunning enough. You've always been a schemer.
Matilda, you're embarrassing yourself. Just stop.
I'm not letting this go. I'm getting a lawyer. I'll make sure that boy comes back where he belongs.
Go ahead. File whatever lawsuits you want. You'll lose. Because there's no biological connection between your family and my son.
We'll see about that.
We will. And you'll end up looking even more foolish than you do right now.
I swear, if I have to drag you into court kicking and screaming, I will.
You do whatever you need to do, but you are not touching my son.
I won't let you poison him against us. He's family. He belongs with us.
He belongs with me, his real mother, not some bitter, controlling woman obsessed with bloodlines and appearances.
You wretch! I will not be ignored!
You're not being ignored. You're being told no. Something you've clearly never heard enough in your life.
This isn't over, Abby. Not by a long shot.
For your sake, I hope it is. You've already humiliated yourself enough for one lifetime.
You'll regret this. Mark my words.
I regret nothing, especially walking away from you and Derek. Best decision I ever made.
You'll pay for this!
Goodbye, evil.
This is ridiculous! They can't arrest me for kidnapping! That's my son!
Oh no, Derek. It's definitely both. You're stupid and evil.
You're insane! They're gonna realize it's all just a misunderstanding!
Misunderstanding? You and your deranged mother tried to kidnap a child from a daycare!
You're making it sound worse than it was! We were just trying to bring my son home!
You really are hopeless. And just when I thought you couldn't get any lower.
Thanks to Mom, we finally knew exactly where he was. We just needed to get him out of there.
Get ready for the best part, genius. The boy you tried to kidnap? Not your son. Not my son either.
Liar! He looks exactly like me. Everyone sees it.
Yeah, my sister's son. Yeah? Well, you and your mother are blind as well as brain dead. That little boy you scared half to death? That was my nephew.
What?
My sister's son, Derek. You know, my sister who gave birth about 6 months after you and I got divorced?
No, that doesn't make sense.
It makes perfect sense, because your math skills are just about as bad as your judgment.
You're just making this up to cover your tracks!
Oh, please. You think the daycare isn't gonna testify? You think the security footage isn't gonna show you two lunatics barging in?
But why were you taking him to daycare?
Because my sister watches my 2-year-old while I walk my nephew to his preschool class. He loves me. And unlike you and your mother, I actually know how to treat a child with love and respect.
No way! I don't believe you!
It really doesn't matter what you believe, Derek. The police already know the truth. The prosecutors already know the truth. And you're just a pathetic, desperate criminal now.
It was a misunderstanding! I didn't know! You can't blame me for that!
A misunderstanding? You stormed into a locked daycare! You scared every child in that building half to death. They had to put the whole campus on lockdown.
I just wanted my son back!
He's not your son! He never was. And now you've traumatized a room full of innocent children because you couldn't accept reality.
I didn't mean to! Please, Abby, you have to understand.
Oh, I understand perfectly. You are exactly the selfish, brainless man your mother raised you to be.
Please, Abby, tell them it was a mistake. Tell them I'm sorry.
You think an "I'm sorry" is going to fix what you did? You think those terrified little kids are just going to forget the crazy man who tried to drag one of them out of class?
I wasn't trying to hurt anyone.
Intentions don't erase consequences, Derek. You're lucky they didn't shoot you on sight.
Please, Abby, I'll do anything. Don't let them throw me in jail.
You earned every single day you're about to spend behind bars. And if there's any justice in the world, you'll have plenty of time to reflect on all the ways you failed as a man.
Abby, please, I'm begging you.
Save your breath. I'm not wasting one more second of my life worrying about you. You're not my problem anymore.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything.
You're end, Matilda and Derek got off with surprisingly light sentences. Their lawyer spun the entire trial into a story about their naivety and poor judgment. He was practically begging the court to see them as harmless fools instead of criminals. Honestly, it wasn't far from the truth. The prosecutor shredded them during the closing arguments, but stupidity isn't a crime, and unfortunately it worked in their favor. They'll still carry criminal records for the rest of their lives, but I would have preferred to see them behind bars for a lot longer. What haunted me more was what they put my nephew through. I felt an enormous weight of guilt toward my sister for everything that happened. She trusted me to walk her son to school, and somehow my past came crashing into that safe little world. I took her out to a nice dinner to apologize. She was incredibly understanding, even when I didn't deserve it. Though, being my sister, she couldn't resist teasing me a little. She said if I had picked a husband with an IQ higher than his age, none of this would have happened. I can't even argue with that. She has me dead to rights.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.
Mia, I need you to listen to me. I have something serious to tell you.
Something serious? Is everything all right? What do you want to tell me? Wait a minute, Todd. I thought you had work today. Aren't you busy with work? We can talk when you come home if it's serious. We don't have to do it over text.
I need to talk to you right now. Right now is the right moment. I have to tell you before I change my decision. I made up my mind.
Huh? What decision? What's going on? I'll wait. I don't mind. Just tell me.
Actually, I didn't go to work today. I'm at OB-GYN right now.
Huh? OBGYN? What are you doing there? Why are you at OBGYN?
I've been keeping this a secret from you, but I'm telling you today. I actually have a girlfriend I've been dating for a year now.
Excuse me?
Yes, you heard me right. And we found out that she was pregnant today. She's pregnant with my baby. That's why I'm at OB-GYN today. I'm here to accompany her. So I need you to divorce me, Mia. Let's break up.
Wait a minute. I don't understand. I can't process all of this. It's all happening to me so suddenly. Does this mean you've been cheating on me with another girl all this time? You had a girlfriend when you had me as your wife?
Well, if you look at this matter objectively, you could say that. But I'm really serious about her. She's special to me.
You have to be kidding. You actually cheated on me? Is this a prank? It has to be a prank, right? Are you talking about a girl that actually exists in real life, or are you just being delusional?
I'm not lying. She exists, obviously. Her name is Luca. She's 23 years old.
What? 23? Are you serious? She's even younger than our child. What are you thinking? I can't believe you had an affair with a girl who was around the same age as your own child. I am honestly disgusted.
Age doesn't matter when you're in love. I love her dearly and I want to marry her. I want to stay honest and loyal to her and to her only.
Loyal? Honest? Oh, the duality to say that to me. You cheated on your wife and had an affair. Isn't that enough to make you the exact opposite of loyal and honest? You had an affair with a girl who is 25 years younger than you, and here you are begging for a divorce because you were irresponsible enough to impregnate this young girl.
Hey!
You wanted to tell me this before you feel like changing your decision, huh? And saying those cringy phrases like age not being an issue in love? It's obvious that you're just in love with yourself being a hero in a love tragedy. Let me be honest with you, too. You are disgusting.
How dare you call me disgusting? I'm your husband. Have some respect.
I'm weirdly calm now. You cheated on me with a girl who is as young as our own child. How disgusting. Aren't you embarrassed of yourself and your choices as an adult?
How dare you insult me? You call our love disgusting? Where's your respect? That's why you're being dumped.
Dumped. Am I really? Who would want to keep a man who cheats on you? Disgusting. I am the one dumping you.
I don't care, it's the same thing. Let's go back to what I was talking about. We have to get a divorce right now. My girlfriend is now pregnant with my baby. An old hag like you should leave. Don't you come ruining our relationship. I'm ready to start my life anew. It's a new chapter in my life. I'll start a new life with my girlfriend and our baby she's pregnant with.
Okay, you're starting to annoy me. Fine, we're getting divorced. But I'll make you take responsibility for your own actions. I am finding myself a lawyer for this case. You should be prepared to pay me some compensation money.
Hey, Mia, stop ignoring me! When are you gonna pay us child support? Our baby was born months ago! What are you waiting for? I won't ask for much, just pay a few $100 every month. Hey, reply to me! I know you're reading my texts!
What are you making a fuss about? Today is my day off after working for so many days in a row. Let me get some rest. And what child support are you talking about? Whose child support are you referring to?
Of course I'm talking about child support for my baby! It's been months since she was born, but you keep on ignoring us! Shame on you! Pay us child support right now! We've waited enough!
I am confused. So to sum it up, your wife gave birth to your baby recently. Okay, I get that. And what? Why am I being involved?
You're responsible for paying us child support! My baby has the right to receive child support from you! How come you don't understand something so obvious?
Huh?
What?
Okay, can I ask you something? I'm trying to be respectful, but where did you leave your common sense at? I think you might have dropped it somewhere.
Huh? What are you saying? It's not the time for jokes, and it's not even funny!
That's my line. You can't be serious, right? Let's check some important points here. We already got divorced. You should know that very well. Our divorce was filed and everything was settled between us a year ago.
Huh? What's the point of you telling me this? You're just telling me the obvious. What a waste of time!
Right. I'm glad we're on the same page. And the baby you were talking about just now is the baby your wife gave birth to. So you're not referring to my child, right?
What's with all this nonsense? Stop asking me about something so obvious! What are you trying to tell me? I don't understand your point!
I'm the confused one here. I have no idea what you mean and what you want from me. The baby is yours. She was born from your wife. The baby isn't mine. We're not related in any way. So why am I responsible to pay child support? I shouldn't be involved in your family affairs.
You really lack common sense. You should go back to school and study the basics. Isn't it common sense for you to give me back what was mine? I asked you to keep the money to use for living expenses. I'm just asking you to pay me back in the form of child support for my baby. What's so hard to understand?
Excuse me? What do you mean? You never asked me to keep anything.
Stop acting like you don't know. Where's your honesty? I asked you to keep my $50,000.
Huh? $50,000? What are you talking about? When did you ever ask me to keep such an amount? Oh my gosh, don't tell me you're talking about the compensation money. Is it the $50,000 you paid me as compensation when we got a divorce?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about. See? You knew what I meant. I lent you the money so that you won't have to wander the streets after you get a divorce and lose your source of income. Now you understand. There's no escape for you. It's been a year since our divorce, and now we're struggling to make ends meet with our newborn. We need the money to raise our baby. Give me back the money now. We're ready to sue you if you refuse.
Huh? What on earth are you talking about? Is your brain just a blob of goop? I guess there's something wrong in those who cheat on their partners. Something is definitely lacking in their brain.
How dare you!
Listen, do you understand the point of compensation? How about you go look for a dictionary, or just search what the word means on the internet? Compensation money is paid to express apology for cheating on your relationship. You're compensating for the mental damage in the form of money that reflects your feelings of remorse and apology. This might sound straightforward, but you are basically paying a fine for cheating on your partner. It's not like you lent me your money and I'm obligated to pay you back. You paid me and there's no return.
Huh?
So, the $50,000 you paid me is not your money anymore. I can't believe you even have the audacity to ask for it back once your baby is born. Who on earth would think that's acceptable? You make it sound like a student loan. How can you even misunderstand?
Ha! Then I'm never gonna get that money back from you? What are we supposed to do now? We always thought we'd get the money back, so we bought so many baby goods and even a big car for the family. The loan of our newly built house is more expensive than we thought, and we'll have more expenses as our baby grows up. Both my parents and parents-in-law have cut ties with us, so there's no one we can ask for help from. We really need that money back.
I don't understand how you were able to spend so recklessly based on a crazy misunderstanding. Your mind really works differently. I can never understand. I get that you feel like buying lots of baby goods, but you even bought a car, huh? You didn't have to buy it now when you know you'll have more to spend on. Your salary barely covers for your house loan. I guess you're at a dead end in life.
What? No way! What are we supposed to do? We need the money! No, wait a minute. You're trying to deceive me. You're trying to take advantage of me by saying things that sound believable. I'm not falling for that trap. You just don't want to pay us money. I know that the ex-wife is responsible for paying child support. You're lying to me.
Are you out of your mind? Have you gone insane? Did you not only lose common sense on the way, but also your brain itself? Or did you age so badly to the point where you're having problems with understanding things properly?
What the hell? Stop insulting me like that!
I'm just telling you the truth. Okay, let me repeat one more time. The ex-wife has absolutely no responsibility to pay any kind of money to support the child who was born between her ex-husband and his new wife. If you don't trust me, go ask the lawyer who helped us settle our divorce. I think I left you with his number. Contact him privately. I am out of this. Don't you ever contact me again. We're strangers now.
Wait a minute, I get it. I was wrong. It's my mistake. You don't have to pay child support, but we're really in desperate need of money, so maybe you can at least give us some money as a gift or to congratulate us for a safe birth.
Okay, now I know that you're a real dumbass. I can't believe you have the audacity to ask me something so embarrassing. I respect you at this point. Wow. If you're in need of money, how about you get rid of some of that pride of yours and sell them? I will never pay you, even a single cent.
Oh, come on! We used to be married for years! Can't you be a little nicer? Please, I'm asking you.
You're annoying me. I had enough. How embarrassing. I'm not paying you any kind of support. Please don't come into my life ever again. Goodbye. Gosh, I wasted my day off on a weirdo. After messaging me, Todd actually contacted the lawyer saying he wanted to make his ex-wife pay for child support. The lawyer obviously laughed at him and told him that was impossible straight up. Todd started working multiple part-time jobs day and night to make money. But his body couldn't handle the overwork and he soon fell ill, ending up in the hospital. While he was hospitalized, Luca, his current wife, dumped him, saying she didn't want an old broke dude as her husband. She slapped divorce papers into his face and ran away with her baby. Actually, it turns out that the baby wasn't even Todd's. After an affair that ruined his marriage, he was left with a house loan, a car loan, and a sick body. What a shame. I can't even laugh it off as a joke. Well, it's all his fault, so I don't intend to help him in any way. I moved into a mansion for solo residents, and I'm enjoying my job as well as numerous hobbies. I sometimes go visit my child and grandchild, too. I'm enjoying my new chapter in life to the fullest. I plan to live a slow and cozy life as I prepare for the future when I grow older.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.
Allison, you parked your car on my property again! My, aren't we observant? By the way, do you think you could maybe pull your car a bit further in next time? It makes it hard to get mine out onto the road with yours parked there. Excuse me? Allison, you realize that's my property, right? You parked there without even asking yet again. How many times do we need to go through this? Oh, please. Emily, it's just parked temporarily. You're acting like I built a house on your lawn or something. That spot's totally empty and unused anyway. It's not unused, Allison. We bought that land specifically so we could expand our farming. Do you have any idea how annoying it is when your car is parked exactly where we're trying to work? Farming, more farming. Seriously? Emily, every direction I look, it's just dirt and tractors. Honestly, it's depressing. Why don't you just pave that area already and make a nice, practical parking lot? Are you hearing yourself? Allison, it's our private property, not some public parking space for your convenience. Oh, come on. You should thank me. I'm giving you an incredibly helpful suggestion right now. A parking lot would make life easier for everyone around here. Think about it. No more mud, no more weeds. It's an absolute upgrade. An upgrade? Allison, this isn't about convenience or upgrades. It's about basic respect. Not to mention property rights. You can't just casually park wherever you feel like because you think the space is empty. Emily, relax. We're neighbors after all. Shouldn't we help each other out sometimes? You're not even using that spot right this minute. A little generosity never hurt anyone. Generosity? You park on my land without asking, suggest I bulldoze my farm, and somehow you're the generous one? Allison, honestly, sometimes I wonder what planet you're living on. Wow, okay, rude. No need to overreact. I'll move it eventually, no big deal. This is why people around here never make progress. You're all allergic to change. No, Allison, we're allergic to neighbors who think the world revolves around them. Honestly, it's exhausting having to explain basic manners to you over and over. Just move your car immediately and stop parking on my property. It's really not complicated. I keep telling you I'll move it eventually. You seriously need to chill out. I'll chill out the second you stop treating my property like your personal driveway. Move your car, Allison, now. Look, Emily, since you're clearly upset about this parking situation, let's talk money. You people can't get enough of that stuff, right? Name your price. I'll pay it. And by the way, you should consider yourself lucky I'm even offering. I don't have to be this generous. Are you serious, Allison? You can't just wave cash around and expect me to be grateful. That's not how this works. Oh, please, Emily, let's not pretend you're not interested. It's easy money, and I'll have no problem paying you whatever measly amount you could ask for. My husband earns over $100,000 a year. Paying you for a patch of dirt isn't exactly a hardship for us. Wow, Allison, you honestly think money fixes everything, don't you? Again, this land isn't just some patch of dirt. It's for farming. It's literally our livelihood. Oh, come on now, don't exaggerate. Farming, please. Anyway, I'm not asking for the whole thing, just enough space for my car. Oh, and room for my kids' bikes, too. Maybe a small storage shed, if we can manage that. You've got to be kidding. So not only do you want to park illegally, but now you're planning to put a shed on my property, too? Do you even hear yourself right now? Yes, Emily, I do, and I think I'm being perfectly reasonable. You, on the other hand, are being a bit of a brat. I mean, really, you could be making easy money instead of obsessing over a piece of land you're barely using. I would like to be using the land right now, but unless you move your car, we can't till the field. The answer is no. You may not park your car on my land. Not today, not tomorrow, never. My land isn't for sale or rent or whatever ridiculous idea you have next. Move your car! Oh my God, Emily, you are so stubborn. This is exactly what's wrong with rural people like you. You're all so small-minded, clinging desperately to your poverty and outdated lifestyles. It's pathetic. Excuse me? Allison, you're on my property without permission, and somehow I'm the pathetic one? What kind of warped logic is that? All I'm saying is that if you had an ounce of vision, you'd take my offer and improve your lifestyle. Honestly, your resistance just screams jealousy at my family's success. Jealousy? Oh, that's hilarious, Allison. If success means becoming someone who thinks they can bully their neighbors with money, count me out. Now, I've tried to be polite, but you're seriously pushing it. Move your car off my land immediately. Or what, Emily? You'll keep yelling at me? Because threats from a stubborn country girl aren't exactly intimidating. No threats, Allison, just a promise. If you don't remove your car immediately and stop trespassing on my property, you'll leave me no choice but to take appropriate legal action. And trust me, no amount of money from your supposedly high-income husband will protect you from that. Allison, what on earth is happening here? Why are there dozens of cars parked all over my property right now? Explain yourself immediately. Oh, relax, Emily. Didn't I mention this already? I invited some of my friends from the city out here for a vacation. They'll be parked there for just a few short days, 3 days tops. 3 days? Are you serious, Allison? There are at least 30 cars parked on my property. Do you have any idea how completely insane that is? There you go, overreacting again. We're spending the weekend at that lovely mountain resort nearby. My driveway couldn't handle this many vehicles. Your empty land was just the obvious choice. You really should feel honored. Stop patronizing me, Allison. We have already been through this. You can't just invite half your social circle and dump their cars on my farm. If it weren't for our history together, I might have been willing to let you use that lot for a few days. But I have made it repeatedly clear that you do not have my permission to park there. Oh, please, permission, consent. It's all semantics. The cars are there now anyway. Besides, I did say I'd pay you generously. Surely a bit of cash in your pocket makes this worthwhile. This isn't about your money, Allison. What is it going to take to get that through your thick skull? Do you have any idea how psychotic this is? You're invading my property like a medieval warlord. Emily, let's keep things civilized. You seem really worked up. I'll compensate you properly after the weekend. In the meantime, can you just stop fussing and bear with it for a few days? It's really not that big a deal. You are not the one who gets to decide what is or is not a big deal when it's my property that we're talking about. Move every single one of those cars right this minute, or else. I am not kidding. Emily, dear, that's impossible. We're already on the bus. We can't turn back now. You'll just have to wait. In 3 days, your precious land will be empty again. Okay? Problem solved. You think I'm going to sit around and let you disrespect my home and livelihood for 3 days? You have crossed a line. Oh, stop being dramatic. It's temporary. Think of it as helping people experience the rural charm you love so much. Seriously, just relax. We'll talk compensation later. I promise I'll make it worth the trouble. You know what? Fine. If this is how you insist on handling things, then I'm done being polite. Consider this my final courtesy. You had better make alternative arrangements to get home after your precious little trip, because you are not going to have as easy of a time getting home as you think. Oh, please. Are you threatening me now, Emily? Let's not make things ugly. I told you before, around these parts, we don't do threats. This is just a friendly heads up. Actions have consequences. You chose your actions, and now you'll have to accept them. Emily, what the hell is going on? There's a trench around all the cars. What is this? Oh, hey, Allison. Welcome back. I hope your little country escape was relaxing. As for the trench, yeah, landscaping weekend. You're joking. Please tell me you're joking. That trench goes all the way around the cars. We can't move anything. Are you seriously trying to trap us? Trap you? No, not at all. I just wanted to install proper irrigation lines. It's farmland, remember? You said you wanted a real country experience. Well, congratulations, you got one. This is revenge. Don't play dumb. That trench wasn't here before. You dug it after we parked, and you did it on purpose. I had every right to work my land. I borrowed a backhoe from my cousin and did all the work myself. And not to toot my own horn, but it's a pretty well done trench, a masterpiece, really. You have lost your mind. You can't trap other people's property like this. I'll call the police. This is vandalism, maybe even theft. Oh, by all means, call them. I'd love to walk them through the illegal parking, broken fencing, ruined soil, and other damage you caused. I'd also love to show them our text message history. It would be very illuminating. I never destroyed anything, and it's not like I didn't offer to pay. You said you'd think about it. That's not even close to true. You threw money in my face, and I said no every time. You didn't care. Emily, please. My husband makes over $100,000 a year. We're not lowlifes. I was going to make it right. Still going on about your husband's income? This isn't about money. It's about trespassing and your city slicker entitlement. You're enjoying this, aren't you? You actually wanted to humiliate me. No, I wanted you to respect my boundaries. You didn't. So I respected my own. That land is mine. I'll use it however I see fit. You left 30 cars in the middle of it. You're going to regret this. I swear, Emily, you have made a very bad enemy. If defending my property makes me your enemy, I'll sleep just fine. Maybe don't come back. Ever. Oh my God, fine. I'm sorry, okay? There. Happy now? I apologized. Can we move on? Wow, that's your apology? No acknowledgement, no remorse, no ownership. You just dropped "I'm sorry" like it meant nothing. I said the words. That's what you wanted, isn't it? No need to drag this out to feel powerful. I don't need power, Allison. I just think someone who lied, trespassed, and humiliated 30 guests should sound less smug. What do you want from me? Should I crawl to your front door sobbing for forgiveness? Honestly, that'd be a start. Maybe throw in some groveling while you're at it. Yeah, I like that idea a lot. You come down to my farm, personally, get on your knees in my freshly manured field, and maybe then I'll consider forgiving you. You're insane! I'm not humiliating myself just to please some bitter farm girl with a chip on her shoulder. And there it is, the real you. Arrogant, entitled, incapable of admitting when you're wrong. So familiar, so exhausting. I'm warning you, Emily. My husband earns over $100,000 a year. He has connections. He knows people. I'm warning you, if you keep pushing, there will be consequences. Hate to break it to you, but $100K a year isn't all that impressive around here, especially not for someone with a farm as big as mine. Oh, please, you expect me to believe a bunch of backwater farmers are making that kind of money? Believe what you want, but your husband's income isn't a magic wand. If you want to play ball, I'll play ball, but we're playing country style. You're just enjoying this because you finally have a little leverage. Let's see how smug you are when my lawyer comes knocking on your door. Talk to whoever you want. I've got every text, every photo, every timestamp, screenshots, evidence, and more patience than you. Anyway, I've given you my terms. Come and kneel down in my
Sherry, please tell me you're not at Jason's again.
Why wouldn't I be? I'm packing his suitcase for that business trip tomorrow. His idea of preparation is throwing socks at a duffel bag.
How many times do I have to say this? He's a grown man with a baby on the way. He needs to learn how to do these things on his own.
Which is why I'm here, to teach him. It's called being supportive.
No, it's called enabling. He's married. He needs to get it together before Emily gets back, or he'll collapse the first time the baby cries.
You are so dramatic. But you know what? I just had the best idea ever.
That's never a good sign.
Let's have Jason move in with us.
What? No, that's not what I meant.
But think about it. No more me leaving every weekend. No more worrying about whether he's eating actual food. You get to have me home, and I get to keep helping him. It's perfect.
Sherry, this is our house. Ours. You don't just move your brother in like it's a college dorm.
I already texted him to feel it out. He said, and I quote, "Oh, okay," which I think is promising.
You're insane. This is completely insane.
Relax. If you stopped being so territorial, you'd see how practical this is. It's just family.
You do realize you're married, right?
Duh, and I'm still allowed to love my brother. Some people would call that admirable.
Hold on, I need to find a pillow. I'm gonna scream my lungs out, and I don't want to scare the neighbors.
Then do it before he gets here. I'm already picking out which towels to give him.
Hey, Nate, sorry to message out of nowhere, but do you have a minute? There's something I need to talk to you about.
Yeah, sure, man. What's up? Everything okay?
Man, let me tell you what, things are anything but okay right now. That's why I'm reaching out. Do you think you could come by my folks' place tonight?
Your parents' place? That's kind of out of the blue. Could you be more specific about what's going on?
It's nothing bad, not directly involving you anyway. I need to talk to you face to face. It's about Sherry.
Yeah, I figured she's what this was about. She's been playing house at your place so often, I'm surprised she doesn't have her own drawer.
You don't have to tell me, dude, I've noticed. But this isn't just me venting about my little sister bugging me too much. Things are way out of hand. It's gotten to a point where I can't keep ignoring it.
All right, well, that sounds ominous.
Look, I know this is a tough situation for you, so if it makes you feel better, you can bring your brother or your folks. I don't want you walking into anything uncomfortable. I just need someone else to see the situation for what it is.
You're starting to really worry me. What exactly is going on?
I don't want to say too much over text since it's a long story that requires a lot of explanation. But you need to understand, it's worse than you think, like a lot worse.
So it's not just her obsessing over your laundry and scrubbing your floors like she's auditioning for sister-wife status?
No, it's past that. You'll understand what I mean when I show you.
Okay, all right. I'll head over in a bit. You sure your parents are cool with this?
Yeah, they know. And Nate, please, don't tell Sherry about me messaging you about the visit to my parents' place. Nothing, okay?
She's gonna ask why I'm out. What should I tell her?
Make something up, please! If she finds out, then this is just gonna go from bad to worse. Hell, man, I'm pretty sure we're already way past worse.
Well, if you put it that way, then I guess I have no choice but to... Cool with what exactly?
Jason moving in, obviously. He'll be here tomorrow evening. I already told him yes.
You what?
Nate, don't start. It's been days. You didn't object, so I moved forward. It's called progress.
No, it's called bulldozing. You decided something huge without even having a real conversation about it.
I did have a conversation. You were just too busy sulking to engage.
Sherry, we don't have the room. That space you're picturing him taking, that's my home office now. I work in there every day. You want me to set up my laptop on the kitchen counter?
Then he won't take the office. Jason and I will just share my room. Problem solved.
What? Are you hearing yourself? You're seriously suggesting bunking with your brother as a married woman?
Oh my God, stop being weird. It's not like we're strangers. We shared a room growing up. It's fine.
No, Sherry, none of this is fine. You're acting like this house is your childhood dollhouse. You can't just rearrange people and things however you like.
I hate to remind you, but it is my childhood home. I grew up here. So did Jason. So yeah, I can totally do whatever I want with it.
Not anymore. That stopped being true the day your parents handed it over. You remember that day, don't you?
They didn't hand it over. You just assumed responsibility for a few bills or something. That's different.
No, Sherry, that's not what happened. They transferred the deed, the title, the mortgage, the tax responsibilities, everything. My name is on every single legal document attached to this house.
You're lying. My parents would never do that without telling me.
They did tell you. You were sitting right there at the kitchen table when we talked about it. Your dad said, and I quote, "Since Sherry isn't working, it'll make everything simpler if you take over everything." Then after he said that, you nodded and said, "Sure, fine, whatever, I don't care."
No, I would have remembered that. That wasn't about ownership. It was just a formality.
That's the thing about formalities, Sherry. They're formal. You signed the paperwork, our lawyer was present, it's all official.
You don't know what you're talking about. Just because your name is on some paper doesn't mean it's not still mine.
Legally, it means exactly that. This is my house now. You don't get to invite your brother to move in without even asking the owner.
Jason already ended his lease. It was up for renewal anyway. His landlord was raising rent, and honestly, this is a much better setup for him.
No way, Sherry. You convinced him to cancel his lease without even checking if I was okay with it?
I didn't convince him. I just gave him an option, which he accepted, and now he has nowhere else to go.
That sounds like a you problem.
Don't be so cold. He's my brother, my only sibling. He's family. What kind of person turns away family?
One who's been blindsided, manipulated, and steamrolled.
Oh, please, stop acting like I plotted some coup. He's showing up tomorrow with a suitcase and his laptop. It's not that deep.
It is that deep. You're trying to erase our boundaries and play house with your brother. And the worst part is you genuinely think it's normal.
Maybe it is normal, and you're the one being territorial and selfish.
Selfish? For expecting my wife not to unilaterally move her brother into my house and share a bedroom with him?
You keep calling it your house like I'm some squatter. Newsflash, Nate, it's still the place I was raised in. My childhood photos are still in the hallway. So yeah, Jason has every right to come back. And whether you like it or not, he's coming.
That's not your call to make.
It is when he has nowhere else to go. So unless you want him sleeping in his car, I suggest you
10 minutes after our last message, her parents pulled up and took her away. She didn't even have a bag packed. She just stood there in the driveway, stunned, like the world had cracked in half and no one told her it was coming. I filed for divorce the next morning. No alimony, no drawn-out court fight. It wasn't adultery, it was obsession, and I have the receipts to prove it. Jason never spoke to her again. That was the part that hit her hardest. Her beloved brother, the center of her warped little universe, gone without so much as a goodbye. Her parents didn't coddle her. They sent her to some live-in work program 2 states over, something strict, physical, and humbling. A few days later, I got a wall of text, a weird, rambling poem about forgiveness and fate and how stars realign after the fall. I didn't reply. I changed my number instead.
Sydney! Hey, listen to me. You're not gonna believe this. Good evening, Melissa. I'm already off work. What's the emergency? Oh, come on. Don't be so stiff. Talking about work after hours. How boring can you get? Seriously, loosen up a little. Right. So what is it this time? Guess what? I had another cute little after-work date with the CEO today. Uh-huh. You and the CEO again? Yep, he even called a taxi just for me. Can you believe it? Made sure it dropped me right in front of my apartment door. Interesting. Though, wasn't today the day he had that important dinner meeting with a client company's president? Pretty sure I heard him mention he was getting a car because of that. Oh, Sydney, you're so naive. That was obviously just a cover. A clever little excuse from him to hide his true feelings. It's his way of pretending it's all business when, in reality, he wanted to make sure his future wife, that's me, by the way, gets home safe and sound. Classic CEO playbook. If you say so. You just don't get it, do you? He doesn't even have to try so hard. My heart already belongs to him 100%. But it's cute that he's still putting in the effort, right? Sure. Whatever helps you sleep at night. And you know what really ticks me off? That gloomy loser from General Affairs. Gloomy? Wait, do you mean Riley? Obviously. Who else? Seriously, does he not know the company allows casual attire, not tragic fashion disasters? All he ever wears is Gap from head to toe. It's like he's trying to make a statement about being invisible. Is Gap not acceptable now? I shop there all the time. That's different. You're a girl. For guys, especially working adults, they should at least sport one luxury brand item minimum. It's basic social currency. A man's value is directly tied to his brand power, don't you know? You seem oddly passionate about that. Because he's so delusional. Can you believe he actually thinks he has a shot with me? Ugh, as if. Like I'd ever stoop so low. Guys like him should stick to their dark little corners and stay there. I'm pretty sure he's never explicitly said he liked you, but okay. Doesn't matter. I can tell. I mean, look at him, always sneaking glances at me when he thinks I'm not looking. It's pathetic, honestly. Not that I blame him. I mean, who wouldn't fall for me? But still, know your place, right? If you say so. That's why when you compare him to the CEO, it's laughable. Today the CEO was head to toe in his high-end suit. I bet he picked it just to look extra dashing when dropping me off. Such a gentleman, right? Wasn't that outfit specifically for the dinner meeting? Melissa, you can't be serious. Obviously, the meeting was just an excuse. You need to learn to read between the lines, girl. You're always so cold and logical. Maybe you're just jealous the CEO's into me and not you. Jealous? Of your fantasy? Sorry, but I actually have a boyfriend, remember? I'm not exactly looking elsewhere. Oh, sure. Keep telling yourself that. Denial is such an unattractive color on you. Right. Well, on that note, I really should be going. I have people to meet. What? Already? But I haven't even told you the best part yet. Come on, stay a little longer. I promise it'll be worth it. No offense, but I have enough real-world problems to deal with tonight. I don't have the bandwidth for your CEO fairy tales. Jeez, you're such a buzzkill. Well, whatever. I guess I'll just message the CEO now and thank him properly. He's probably still at that dinner meeting. Exactly why I need to strike while the iron's hot. As the future CEO's wife, it is my duty to always be on top of things. Never hurts to remind him how thoughtful I am. You do you, but seriously, I'm logging off now. Enjoy your little fantasy world. Oh, Missy, you're just playing hard to get. Fine, I won't keep you. But you better be ready for all the juicy updates tomorrow at the office, okay? Sure, I'll prepare my best fake smile. That's the spirit. Later, girl. Hey, let me guess. Did the CEO finally unload his frustrations on you?
Bingo! About an hour's worth of venting on the phone non-stop.
Oh man, you've got my sympathy. That's brutal.
Right? I mean, I get where he's coming from, so I tried to listen without rolling my eyes. But seriously, today's Sydney meltdown, that was next level ridiculous.
Tell me about it. I even got dragged into her delusional little love fest via text.
Sorry, dude. Poor you. You know, the CEO just wanted a cab to the client dinner, right? But Sydney thought it was a personal chauffeur service just for her to her house.
Yeah, I heard the whole saga. Apparently she just hopped in the moment the CEO got in, didn't even ask. She told the driver her address like she owned the place.
Exactly, and she wouldn't even let the CEO speak up. I guess she grabbed his hand and started gushing about their special connection. The poor guy couldn't even get out of the car. He told me he was this close to missing the client dinner because he couldn't physically escape from Sydney.
Jesus. He has told her, right? That he's not interested? I mean, officially told her.
Yeah, multiple times. Doesn't matter, though. It's like she's wearing invisible earmuffs. Nothing gets through. After his SOS call tonight, the whole office is kind of scrambling to figure out how we can, I don't know, deprogram her? But she's like a fortress of delusion. Nothing penetrates.
No kidding. I've tried subtly hinting at her before, tried to let her down easy, you know? But if you push too hard, she goes full hysterical meltdown and makes it everyone's problem. And if you sugarcoat it, she just twists the words into more fantasy fuel. Her brain's wired to filter reality into, I don't even know what, pure fiction?
You're not wrong. No matter how you phrase it, she spins it her way.
Oh, and there's something else I figured I should probably let you know.
Huh? What now?
Sydney, she's under the impression you're into her.
Excuse me?
Yep, just got a message from her earlier today where she casually dropped that bomb. She was like, well, you know Riley's been into me for a while now. Like it's common knowledge.
What the actual hell? Where the hell did that come from?
Beats me. I can't even imagine how her brain connected those dots. Probably just more of her everyone wants me, I'm such a catch routine. I don't think she actually wants to date you, though. It's more about feeding her ego.
That somehow makes it worse. The fact that she's making up admirers to inflate her self-image. God, it's disgusting. And why me, out of everyone?
Well, don't take it personally. She's in her own little world. And in that world, anyone who so much as makes eye contact is apparently smitten. You just happen to be the latest victim. Honestly, I'd say best approach is to ignore it. If you challenge it head on, she'll just go nuclear and start dragging it into work meetings.
Yeah, I hate how right you are. Best to leave that bomb ticking and just stay out of the blast radius.
Exactly. And honestly, everyone around here knows what she's like. Even if she tries to tell people you're pining after her, no one is going to buy it. They'll just roll their eyes and laugh behind her back. You're safe.
Yeah, I guess. Still leaves a bad taste in my mouth, though.
I hear you, but hey, silver lining, soon we'll be announcing our engagement to the company. Once that's public, maybe she'll finally find a new fantasy victim.
Yeah, can't come soon enough. Let's just hold out until then.
Hey, Melissa, guess what? I came up with this super fun game just now. Fun game? Should I be worried? Remember yesterday's office drinking party? You know, where I ended up stuck with that lame punishment from the lottery? Punishment? I thought that was just deciding on 3 possible venues for the newbie welcome party and sending the choices to the office group chat. It wasn't even supposed to be a punishment, just an administrative role. That's totally a punishment, don't you think? I mean, come on, that's such a boring backstage job. I'm practically the future wife of the CEO, Melissa. Meaningless chores like that? Not exactly my vibe. So, I made an executive decision. I'm changing the punishment. Wait, what? What exactly are you planning to do? When you say punishment game, there's only one thing that truly fits the bill. A fake confession prank, duh! A fake confession? You're not serious. Totally serious. You know the drill, right? Confess to someone, get them all flustered and happy, and just when they're floating on cloud 9, bam! Surprise! It was a punishment game all along. Classic, right? Come on, it'll be hilarious. No, it won't. That's not funny, Sydney. That's just cruel. Oh, lighten up. Think about it. They get confessed to by me. It's basically giving them the best day of their life, even if it's just for a minute. I'm basically doing them a favor. They should be thanking me. Sydney, who are you even planning to pull this on? Obviously, Riley. What? Come on, it's obvious. Have you seen how chummy Riley's been with the CEO lately? Don't you think it's like some sad attempt to get my attention? I mean, I'm the one who's going to marry the CEO after all. You think Riley's trying to get your attention? Really? Totally. It's like this desperate, awkward, look at me too thing, you know? Kind of adorable in a pathetic way. I think you might be overthinking this or misreading massively. Melissa, please. You wouldn't understand the burden of being as popular as I am. It's exhausting having to fend off all those low-key love attacks, but I've decided it's time. It's time to do Riley a favor and give him a clean, decisive goodbye ritual. You know, so he can finally move on and stop clinging. Sydney, seriously, stop. You can't do this. It's not just childish. It's humiliating for Riley. Don't you have an ounce of empathy? You're taking this way too seriously, girl. It's just a joke. Better to end it now before he starts getting all clingy and complicates things for me at work. You're really going to go through with this, aren't you? Of course. It's a punishment game, Melissa, and I always follow through. I'm a woman of my word, after all. It's like a matter of pride. Fine, but at least wait 20 minutes. Huh? Why? Riley's still working. If you pull this prank while he's swamped, it's going to cause even more chaos. Oh, right. He's still on the floor, isn't he? Okay, I'll be generous. I'll wait 20 minutes. Then I'll slide into his messages and deliver the most dramatic, heart-pounding confession of his life. This is going to be so good. You better be ready to see history in the making, Melissa. I'm not sure I want to see that train wreck, Sydney, but I guess I can't stop you, can I? Nope. Sit back and enjoy the show, sweetie. Riley, done with work yet?
Good evening, Sydney. Is there something I can help you with?
Jeez, you don't have to be so stiff with me, you know.
Is there a reason I shouldn't be? You're still technically my senior at the company, and I'm responding as I always do.
Oh, come on. Actually, I messaged you tonight because I thought it was finally time to respond to your feelings.
I'm sorry, what exactly are you talking about?
Shh, don't say anything yet. Let me say it, okay? Let me be the one to put it into words. I like you, Riley.
What?
You're shocked, right? I mean, who would have thought we were secretly into each other all along? But that's what it is. I can't hold back anymore. My heart's practically bursting. So what do you say? Let's stop wasting time. Come over to my place right now. Let's become one.
I'm on my way. Like hell I am. Full rejection activated.
Huh?
Sorry to crush your little fantasy, but no thanks, Miss Delusional. I already knew about your little punishment game.
What? That can't be. Melissa was the only one who knew. Oh, don't tell me.
Yup,
Melissa tipped me off earlier. Apparently, you've been running your mouth about your little prank plan.
Melissa! Oh, that snake. She's just jealous, isn't she? Jealous that I'm so popular?
Wrong again.
What's so wrong about it?
Melissa found out you were plotting some pathetic prank on her fiancé. She did what any reasonable person would do. She warned me.
Fiancé? What did you just say?
You heard me right. Melissa and I are engaged. We'll be announcing it to everyone at work soon enough.
What? No way. You're just messing with me, right? You like me, don't you? You always did.
Where on earth are you getting that from? I've never had even a sliver of romantic interest in you.
Then why are you always buddy-buddy with the CEO? That's obviously your way of showing off to me, right? You wanted me to notice you.
Not even close.
Then what is it?
Because the CEO's going to be part of my family soon.
Huh? What are you talking about?
The CEO's getting married next spring.
Yes! Finally he's going to propose to me! I knew it was coming!
No! The CEO's fiancée is Melissa's older sister.
What?
They've been together for 7 years now. They always planned to announce their engagement in the CEO's 3rd year of tenure, which is next year.
7 years?
That's right. Sorry you had to find out like this, but I figured someone had to finally burst your bubble.
But no one ever told me.
Why would they? You're just a regular employee. They don't owe you their private life updates.
Just an employee? How dare you?
It's the truth, Sydney. The CEO treats everyone kindly. He praises all of us when we do good work, but you took those words and twisted them into something they're not. Honestly, if you paid even a little attention to how the CEO handles people, you'd have realized he treats you exactly the same as everyone else. No more, no less.
No, that's not true. I know what I felt. He always said such nice things to me.
He says nice things to everyone. And just so you know, the CEO's been venting to me for a while now about you. He's been seriously stressed out because you won't stop throwing yourself at him.
Liar.
He's been carrying stomach meds around because of you, Sydney. That's how much you've been pushing him to his limit.
Stomach meds? No way.
And since we'll soon be making our engagements public, let me make this crystal clear. Leave the CEO alone, for everyone's sake, including yours.
Wait, what about my seat as the future CEO's wife? That was supposed to be me.
That seat was never yours to begin with. You just convinced yourself it was.
You can't do this to me. You can't just cut me off like this.
This conversation is over. Good night, Sydney.
The very next day after that whole incident unfolded, the office atmosphere took an even more dramatic turn. When the company president arrived at work that morning, Sydney was already there, waiting for him by the entrance, visibly distressed and desperate. From what I later heard, she had been waiting there for quite some time, pacing nervously and rehearsing what she was going to say, her expression a mixture of panic, frustration, and denial. It seemed that some of what Riley had said to her the day before had finally started to sink in, though clearly she was still clinging to the remnants of her own warped narrative. Up until then, she had somehow convinced herself that everyone around her was just misunderstanding her pure intentions, and that she was being victimized by gossip and jealousy, and that the president of all people would surely recognize her worth if she only explained herself properly. But this time, reality hit her square in the face. The president, who up until then had shown remarkable patience, perhaps even too much leniency, with her increasingly erratic and disruptive behavior, was firm, clear, and absolutely uncompromising. His words left no room for interpretation, no cracks through which Sydney could squeeze in her fantasies. He told her flat out that her behavior had crossed the line, that her actions, what she tried to dismiss as harmless affection or office jokes, were entirely inappropriate, disruptive, and frankly embarrassing to the company. Apparently, those words, spoken in such a direct and formal tone, finally managed to pierce through the thick fog of denial she had wrapped herself in. Right there in the office lobby, in front of other employees, she collapsed onto the floor, sobbing uncontrollably, as if the world had ended. No one moved to comfort her. At that point, sympathy had long since been eroded by months of her one-sided obsessions, her bizarre stunts, and the chaos she had created for everyone. And it wasn't just the confession prank. Her misunderstanding of social boundaries had been escalating steadily. From unsolicited gifts, personal messages, and unwanted physical proximity to more disruptive behaviors that interfered with workplace dynamics, Sydney had become a ticking time bomb of HR violations. The president, taking into account not just the immediate scandal, but also the long-term impact on the company's morale and operations, issued her a final non-negotiable ultimatum. One more misstep and she would be dismissed. No warnings, no discussions. She was already on thin ice, and she had no more chances left. Surprisingly, for the next couple of months, Sydney seemed to calm down. Perhaps the public humiliation, combined with the president's clear stance, forced her to retreat into herself. People started to relax a bit, hoping that maybe this time she had finally learned her lesson and would quietly mend her ways. But, of course, it wasn't meant to last. About 2 months later, she latched onto a new obsession, an 18-year-old fresh out of high school recruit who had just joined the company as a trainee. And once again, her delusions resurfaced with a vengeance. Ignoring the obvious age gap, the boy's discomfort, and the whispers from colleagues, she began showering him with attention, trying to monopolize his time, even going as far as waiting for him outside his apartment complex. Things escalated quickly, and it didn't take long before the young employee, clearly terrified and overwhelmed, reported her to the police. There was no more room for the company to cover for her or to protect her from herself. This time the law got involved. The incident turned into an official harassment case, and Sydney was immediately terminated. Her employee badge revoked, her desk cleared out under supervision. After that, she vanished from the professional circles entirely. What I heard later, through the inevitable gossip vine, was that she was taken back to her hometown, a small rural area far from the city lights she had once aspired to bask in. There, in a move that felt both desperate and calculated, she became the second wife of a man in his 50s, an arrangement her family had likely brokered in a frantic attempt to offload her, considering her now infamous reputation. It was said that this man had been divorced twice before and had no children, but needed someone to care for his aging parents and manage his household. And so that man became the only person she had left.
Hey, Harry, just checking in. Will you be able to make it to the wedding tomorrow without any issues? Hey, Jack. Yeah, everything looks good on my end. Thanks to you picking a fully accessible venue, I won't have to worry about a thing. Having a wheelchair-friendly space makes a huge difference. It means I can actually enjoy the day without stressing over logistics. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. I talked to the planner about accessibility the moment we started looking at venues. Honestly, I couldn't imagine celebrating without you there, and I didn't want anything to get in the way. I really appreciate that, man. I've been to more weddings than I can count where I had to ask someone to carry me upstairs or wait awkwardly outside certain rooms. It's not fun. But this time, I'm actually looking forward to being part of everything. Jack, you're probably in the middle of getting ready for the ceremony by now, right? Harry, I'm just about to arrive at the venue. Don't come. I mean it. Turn around. Don't show up in your wheelchair. Wait, what? What do you mean, don't come? And especially don't come in a wheelchair? Jack, what's going on? I'm sorry. That came out wrong. I didn't mean it like that. No, you wouldn't say something like that without a reason. I know you. So tell me, what happened? The wedding's off. It's canceled. What? What are you talking about? You were fine yesterday. Nervous, sure, but excited. Nothing seems wrong. I know, but everything blew up this morning, and I mean everything. Is it Sarah? Did she call it off? Yeah, she lost it completely. And now she's out looking for you. That's why I told you to stay away. She stormed out of the venue shouting that she was gonna find the guy in the wheelchair and make sure he never shows his face again. It's a mess, a full-blown public disaster. Okay, what the hell is going on, Jack? Why the hell would she be coming after me? I didn't do anything. This doesn't make any sense. I know you didn't. That's why I need you to trust me and stay out of sight for now, please. If you're in your car, just keep driving, or better yet, find a place to park and lay low. I'm in my car, yeah. I haven't gotten out yet. I'm about 2 blocks from the venue. You want me to turn around? Yeah. Actually, if you could go a few kilometers away, that'd be ideal. She's furious and irrational right now. She's using guy in the wheelchair as her compass, and I don't know what she's thinking she'll do when she finds you, but I don't want to risk it. Jack, come on. You're telling me Sarah is targeting me? Like I'm the reason the wedding fell apart? It's complicated and unfair. But in the middle of the fight, when everything exploded, your name came up. Not because you did anything wrong, but because of who you are to me. What do you mean? She said I care more about you than her, that every time something goes wrong, I run to Harry. That when we were planning the wedding, I spent more time making sure you could be comfortable than worrying about her family's seating. She said inviting you at all was a disgrace, and that she was embarrassed we'd have a disabled person at the front of the ceremony. Are you serious? I didn't even know how to respond. I couldn't believe she said it. I still can't. And when I told her that if you couldn't be there, I wouldn't go through with it either, she screamed, threw her bouquet at the wall, and said I was in love with my crippled best friend. Jesus! She walked out after that, ran out, really. And the last thing I saw, she was storming off toward the parking lot shouting your name, asking guests if anyone had seen a man in a wheelchair. It was surreal, like a scene from a nightmare. I don't even know what to say, man. Look, I'm sorry this is happening, but I don't need protecting. I can handle myself. No, you've done enough. I'm the one who should be apologizing. I brought you into this, made you a target, and now my entire relationship is falling apart, and it's somehow dragging you into the wreckage. You didn't drag me into anything, Jack. I've been asking myself the same thing for the last hour. If she couldn't accept the people who matter most to me, how the hell was this marriage ever going to last? It wasn't. You deserve better. Someone who doesn't treat disability like a social stain. I don't care if it's a wedding or a dinner party. If someone can't treat people with basic human decency, they don't belong in your life. You're right. You always see it clearly, even when I can't. So what now? You said you wanted to talk in person. Do you still? Yeah, but only once things calm down a bit. I need to deal with some family stuff first. Everyone's confused, upset. Some people are already leaving the venue, thinking it's all a prank. All right. I'll park at the shopping mall near Station A. It's about 2 kilometers from the venue, and the lot's huge. Low chance anyone finds me there. Thank you. And Harry, I know today was supposed to be my big day, but all I can think about now is how damn lucky I am to have a friend like you. I'm not going anywhere. Take care of what you need to. I'll be here when you're ready. Thanks, man, really. I'll be there as soon as I can. I owe you the truth and a proper apology. No need to rush. I've got time. Just
Harry, who's calling?
So this really is Harry's number. Perfect. You should recognize my name. Sarah, I'm texting you from Jack's phone.
Wait, Sarah? As in Jack's fiancée?
Bingo. Now tell me, where the hell are you?
Excuse me?
Don't play dumb. The wedding was called off, and it's all your fault.
Hold on, my fault? What are you even talking about?
Don't pretend you don't know. Where are you? You're the reason Jack said he wouldn't marry me. So guess what? You owe me damages, financial and emotional. I'm not letting you slither away from this.
Miss, I think there's been a misunderstanding. I haven't been told anything. So right now, I'm not even sure how I'm supposed to respond to your accusations. I'm honestly just confused.
Unbelievable. You really don't get it, do you?
I'm afraid I don't. If you could calmly explain what exactly makes me the cause of this wedding being canceled, maybe I could respond properly.
Ugh, fine. It's simple. It's because you're in a damn wheelchair.
What?
Oh, don't act surprised. You've been glued to Jack's side like some pathetic barnacle for years. A high-spec man like him, a top university graduate, great job, perfect pedigree, and he's still babysitting you like you're his emotional support project. It's pathetic.
Jack and I are friends. Best friends. We've been through a lot together.
That's exactly the problem.
Pardon?
I was trying to free him from you, okay? Today was supposed to be a fresh start. I wanted him to finally let go of you and your clingy little best friend dynamic. That's why I removed you from the guest list. You were never supposed to be part of today.
I see, but why not just say that outright?
Because everyone treats you like some saint. You saved his life, right? That's the story. So you use that like a badge, like some guilt trip to stay tethered to him forever. You play the victim, and he plays the hero. God, it's exhausting.
I've never once used what happened between Jack and me to manipulate him. I don't think of myself as a burden, and I certainly don't demand anything from him out of pity.
Well, I thought maybe he just didn't have the guts to cut ties with you himself, so I figured I'd help him. Get rid of you cleanly. I had everything set. The seating chart, the speeches, the photos, without a single mention of you. And guess what? He lost it.
Maybe because you tried to erase someone who matters to him.
Why? Why would he pick you over me? After everything I did, the planning, the dress, the venue, and then he has the nerve to say he won't marry me because I don't respect the people who shaped his life? What does that even mean?
That sounds like something Jack should explain to you directly.
What?
Jack just arrived. I think it's best if you take it up with him.
Wait, what? He's with you?
Yes, he just parked and is walking over now.
You planned this, didn't you? You're brainwashing him against me, turning him against the woman he was supposed to marry.
Sarah, I didn't reach out to him. He came to me because he needed clarity, peace, and maybe some honesty. None of this was orchestrated, but it seems like he finally saw something in you that scared him.
I didn't do anything wrong.
I'm not here to judge, but if your reaction to your wedding unraveling is to stalk me through his phone and scream about disabilities, maybe, just maybe, he saw. Sarah?
Jack? Wait, what? Weren't you supposed to be at the venue?
I was. I stood in front of everyone who came to our wedding and explained why it was canceled. I apologized on both our behalves.
Then I handed things over to my parents and came straight to Harry.
Wait, what the hell? You left our wedding to run to him? Where even are you right now?
What exactly are you planning to do with that information?
I want to face the person who ruined our wedding. He needs to apologize in person. And after that, I'm getting a lawyer. I'll sue him for emotional damages and lost expenses. This won't end quietly.
You really think some lawyer's gonna take on a case that insane?
Excuse me?
You still don't get it. The one person I wanted most at that wedding, the person I wanted to share that day with, was Harry, my best friend, the man who saved my life.
What are you talking about?
And you didn't just ignore that. You went behind my back and erased him from the guest list.
Because I thought you were just being manipulated by him. Come on, Jack. He plays that whole life-saving friend card so he can stay in your orbit. He's in a wheelchair. You've been stuck helping him for years.
I haven't been stuck doing anything. I chose to be there for him. He never asked for it. I offered, gladly.
Seriously? Are you really saying you want to spend your life tied to a guy in a wheelchair?
Sarah, I think you've fundamentally misunderstood what saving my life meant.
What's that supposed to mean?
Harry got hurt because he pushed me out of the way when I was about to fall from a rooftop. He took the full impact. He could have died.
Yeah, you told me that, but...
And you think that somehow makes me the victim? He lost the ability to walk, and not once has he ever blamed me. He's shown nothing but kindness and patience. He's never guilted me, never demanded anything. I would give him the world if I could. And you're asking me to cut him out of a day that's supposed to mean something?
So you're saying you want him there? You chose to keep him in your life?
Yes! He's my best friend! I love him like a brother! There's no guilt, no obligation, just mutual respect and real history. And you tried to rip that away!
But Jack, you did reject multiple wedding venues because of him. Don't act like that didn't happen.
Yeah, I turned down places that weren't wheelchair accessible because I wanted Harry there.
Exactly. You said no to every venue I wanted. And why? Because of one person. If he hadn't been invited, none of that would have been a problem. We could have had the wedding I actually dreamed of.
You're unbelievable.
What?
You keep calling yourself the bride as if that makes everything revolve around you. But you're not the only one who dreamed of this day. You think I didn't have hopes too? You think I didn't imagine my best friend sitting there smiling, knowing he helped me get to this point?
It's supposed to be my day.
Right, and in your dream day, everyone else has to shrink so you can shine. Even the people in wheelchairs.
Ugh, stop twisting this.
Have you forgotten about your own grandmother?
What does she have to do with anything?
Everything!
Jack, don't drag her into this.
She's in a wheelchair too, remember? She hasn't been able to walk long distances in years, and you begged your parents to make sure she could attend the wedding. They told me she'd need full mobility support.
That might have happened.
And I said, great, then we'll make sure the venue works for everyone. We all agreed, you, me, your parents, a fully accessible venue for both Harry and your grandmother. You stood right there and nodded your head, and now you act like I dragged you into something?
I forgot, okay?
You forgot?
I didn't mean... I just didn't connect the two things in the moment.
Then let me connect it for you. This wedding never should have happened.
What?
I tore up the marriage certificate before I left the venue. It's done.
What? Without even asking me? That's heartless.
You really want to talk about heart?
I was hurt, okay? I just wanted the day to be perfect. I didn't mean to.
Sarah, you deliberately excluded the one person who gave me a second chance at life. You cared more about your floral arrangements than human dignity. And now you want me to believe this was just a misstep?
So, what now?
Now you'll be hearing from my lawyer.
Wait, what?
You'll be covering the cancellation fees for the venue, the catering, the photographer, the guests' travel costs.
Why should I be the one paying? You're the one who walked out.
Because you caused this. You lied, you manipulated, you humiliated someone I love. You made this wedding impossible. You were the reason it ended.
No, it was Harry's fault. If he hadn't...
If you hadn't cut Harry out, none of this would have happened. You are the problem. And I realized I couldn't spend the rest of my life with someone who doesn't understand basic empathy.
Jack, please.
Goodbye, Sarah. I hope one day you learn what it means to care about someone more than yourself. And so, just like that, my best friend's wedding was officially called off. It was a heartbreaking end to what should have been a joyful new chapter in his life. The reason? His fiancée, Sarah, acted with such appalling disrespect during an important family gathering that even Jack's wheelchair-bound grandmother, who had been nothing but kind, was left deeply hurt. Her expression that day, a mixture of disappointment and pain, is something I'll never forget. Jack's parents, who had welcomed Sarah into their home more than once, were furious. It was the final straw for them. When Sarah later came to their doorstep pleading for understanding and help, they coldly turned her away. They told her in no uncertain terms that she was no longer welcome, officially disowning her as a future daughter-in-law. Jack, for his part, took decisive action. He sent Sarah a formal notice demanding compensation totaling $50,000, expenses incurred during their engagement and wedding preparations. Legal action followed. She had no one left to turn to. Friends disappeared, and even her own family distanced themselves from the scandal. With mounting debt and nowhere to live, she ended up taking on multiple jobs, working from morning till night just to survive. At first, I felt a pang of guilt. After all, I was the one who raised the initial concern about her behavior. Maybe, in some way, I helped cause this outcome? But when I talked to Jack about it, he said something that stuck with me. A marriage without emotional connection is a slow death for both people. It's better to endure pain now than a lifetime of resentment. Now, every day, Jack and I continue to push each other forward in life. As friends, as brothers, living fully with no regrets. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.